The
Ship
sails have
sinks.
caught fire, and there's still like banshees on board.
I have a
would like
plan.
Can I just take charge here first?
Oh, okay.
Go,
Burn.
Mr. Fire.
Says, I have started a fire.
THEOPHRASTUS looks at the ship and nods. Yes, he comments. The fire rises, pointing to the sails.
Now,
No. Oh,
increase the
God.
fire.
No!
I'm
Don't
going to
increase
cast,
the fire!
I'm going to provoke flame.
Crixus, get off me! We have to stop burn!
I've got a plan! Don't panic!
Provoke the fire.
Provoke fire with that's
I'm
a rogue.
panicking.
Is this? How does this work?
Basically, you're casting a spell, so just roll your wisdom.
Right. Basically, can I just use this to just make this fire grow more out of control, just generally?
Yeah.
Nice.
Burned! If you
Holy
make the
shit,
fire
man,
worse,
that
you'll end
fire
up in the
goes-
anti-fire!
Oh.
There needs to
Yeah,
be balance!
There are no complications. The fire roars. Some of the crew are immediately engulfed, and the ship is very quickly just like charring to bits.
No, Burns just kind of looks up to the sky, looking at the smoke, and just goes, comfort zone.
I run up behind Burn, grab my shoulders, shake him, make it stop!
The captain looks at the rest of the ship and says, "Hi, we're going down!" And then like hops in one of these side vessels, and then takes his sword against the rope and like sends his little boat like crashing into the water.
Is he ditching us?
Yes.
You fucker!
Yes, the captain and like 3 crew members have ditched the boat. Meanwhile, Dawnshadow, there's a banshee in front of you.
I'm gonna smash it!
Crixus, get off me!
I'm not on you, I ran away.
But you
Fine.
fail. And this banshee just opens its mouth and screams at you and deals
No.
you 10 damage.
No! Can I
Oh my god. This isn't
Can I-
good.
can I intervene and try to protect him?
Defend action.
Crixus is currently on top of you.
No.
No, I'm not.
is
I
he?
got up and ran away. To yell at Burned.
So
Unfortunately,
can I
it is too late to intervene.
Oh no!
As you are walking over to him, a banshee emerges from the floor and like
Walking.
swipes at you.
Okay, I'm gonna try to roll out of the way with dexterity. Huh!
So you can either take the hit or roll into the flame.
Fuck. Honestly, I think the flames would make a bit less damage, maybe.
I'm fulfilling my alignment tonight.
Stop talking about the. Fuck it. How much would it hit at me for?
Maybe nothing right now.
Fine,
But-
I'll take the hit instead.
You know, if we let this ship burn all the way down, I can cast from the ashes. I think. I don't know if the ship's too big for that. I mean, from the ashes isn't state a size
Let's see
limit.
here. Victor, you take 7 damage as
Does
this
arm-
like watery
arm-
claw scrapes through your helmet.
Does my armor reduce?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll load it. Then I'm -3 on that, so 4. Not that bad.
I've got a plan. It might not work.
Plot. Jesus Christ.
What's your plan?
I want to goad one of the watery banshees into just like going into the fire. Like try and get it to hit me and then like dive out the way.
Okay.
I want a bullfight, boss this bullshit.
Yeah, so do you have like a
I do not
like
have
what do you do to get its attention?
I just start
Don't you have a
yelling
skill?
at I do not have I do not have the one that would be very helpful here, unfortunately. In this case, I guess what would be like, once I am defying danger, I just start yelling, "Oi, you watery bitch! Over here!"
Let's see here. Yeah, sure. It just like turns its head slowly towards you, and then like opens its mouth out and lets out this like giant scream at you.
I told you to come over here, not scream at me!
What do you do?
I guess I defy danger, I power through it. I just shout, I try and outshout it.
Okay.
Oh my
Oh.
god. A shouting contest. Everybody cover your ears.
What would this be in this case?
You power through it. You're
So,
out shouting it.
Strength, right?
Yep.
9.
You're building up all your strength
Alright.
for your lungs.
Let's see here.
It's like a
You
scene in
hesitate.
an anime, it just cuts between the two of us screaming increasingly loud.
You hesitate, and this like scream hits your face. It doesn't hurt you, but it pushes you back against the railing of the ship, which immediately like cracks.
His his shoes that are like dug into the wooden flooring of the ship, they'd start to just drag along.
I want to try and defy danger quickly again. Quick thinking,
Okay.
this one. I keep screaming, but I quickly reach into my pocket, grab my punch dagger, and like smash it into the floor to get some grounding.
So, what are you trying to defend against?
Being pushed away. I'm trying to like lock myself in
Oh,
place.
okay. Sure. Okay.
Is this like Dex or quick thinking or some such?
You can do quick thinking. Sure.
Probably shouldn't
Using
go.
your intelligence.
This is probably worse. I should probably have
Now.
I should have argued Dex. My intelligence is not grand, but nope.
So yeah, you get your dagger out, but it catches somewhere on the floor, and you lose your grip on your dagger as you like hit the railing, and the railing like cracks. It doesn't break though.
Right. So I'm falling
Wait, so
off the
what's his
ship.
current... So he is falling now?
He's not.
Oh.
It has not given way, but it is giving way.
I guess that's
I'd-
my
let's see
predicament for the
here.
moment. Then.
I'd like to blast the Banshee that just hit Crixus with Molten Breath.
Sure.
Thanks.
Turns out
Play dangerously. Let's do this.
8. All right.
Nice.
Pick one.
Pick one. Keep this going. Several shots.
All right. Several
Same as
shots. Roll your
last time.
damage.
Basically, I just about Burned is kind of just in a state of utter tranquility right now. Like he sees Crixus get hurt, and he just kind of like, almost like while dancing, kind of spews fire towards this Banshee. And now let me. There we are. 13 damage.
13. Yeah.
wow.
Your fire just sprays everywhere and hits this banshee, which promptly just like erupts in a scream and just explodes in like a burst of steam.
Exactly.
Holy shit!
This is Burned finally doing something.
By now you notice
it's
the rest of the crew. The rest of the crew is jumping overboard.
Whoa!
I kind of thought they
Oh,
they
God,
all
you
were
can't
like
jump
blown off.
overboard in that armor.
So all the crew has jumped overboard?
Mm-hmm.
Are there
This
any
ship-
Banshees left?
Yes, there are.
I'm still being attacked by one. Speaking of which, I would like to make an attempt. I'm going to try and like dodge out of the way of it and head towards the group where Crixus and Zo are.
I
Sure.
want to assist in this. I'm guessing
Me.
I'm no longer being shoved back by the scream if it's dead.
Yeah, right. And no longer.
Yeah.
I don't really know in retrospect where I am with you, but yeah.
Well, I was
which-
near you all this time.
Yeah, so you're near me and Crixus then, Dawnshadow.
Okay, whichever.
I'm not sure where did Viktor go in relation
what-
to us.
What role would this be?
I'm at the Dawnshadow.
You're
Running
trying to
toward-
defy danger with dexterity.
I'm gonna roll Bond to try and get you a bonus on that. Oh no, actually I'll pass on that.
Yeah, you're fine. You clearly get out of
Oh,
the way of it and can get over to Crixus.
I am very weak, though. I've taken a slashing.
I see you. Yeah, I see you coming. I put myself between you and the Banshee.
Slightly pooed myself a little.
I know.
Let's see here. Bombasticus, you notice a translucent hand emerging from the ship, and it's like going to grab you.
Okay, going to roll all according to plan again. Ooh, that did not work. Okay, so I still hold 1 though. Basically, let's see. I had some. How should I do this? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Let's see. I am going to open an escape path. Basically, just like sort of a trap door opens behind me, letting me drop down into the room below.
What? You coward,
Sure.
come back here!
So you, yeah, but it goes horribly wrong.
So, well, I'm figuring I'm now in the same room with the Spectre.
And how much of the ship
Or
is on
the
fire at the
Banshee.
moment?
So you drop into a room that is covered in flames, and the specter is quickly moving towards you.
Okay, so do something again?
Yeah,
Okay. What room am I in?
you would be in a.
Wouldn't this be the captain's if I was at the helm?
Yeah, if you were at the helm and you dropped down, you would be in the captain's quarters, which is currently everything is on fire. There is fire all around you, and there is a shape quickly moving towards you.
Okay, more specific, what's around me? Like, specifically, is there any, like, I know the captain was drinking rum around me.
You do see a bottle of rum, probably. There's also a table with a bunch of burned maps. There's a bed on fire. There's like a couple chests that are on fire.
Okay, like, the bottle of rum, like, is this, like, is it closed? Like,
It
would
is
this
currently
be...
closed.
Okay, I'm going to attempt to grab the bottle and, like, smash it. Like, basically, the room's on fire, rum is alcohol, like, I'm trying to use it like a Molotov, basically, directly on the Spectre, like, smash it where the Spectre is.
So the bottle will not break on the specter.
Well, yeah, but on the ground.
On
Where
the
it is.
ground. Sure. That the specter is hovering over.
Correct.
Sure, so roll your Defy Danger Dexterity. Or Quick Thinking.
Quick thinking, yeah. Ooh!
14, there you go. So you're able to grab the bottle. You get the bottle, you throw it on the ground underneath the wraith. Roll your damage.
Oh
You
my-
deal 1 damage to this.
Actually, do the 1 damages, do those count as marking XP? Or
No.
since damage? Okay, yeah, that's what I do.
Remember to mark XP for the 4. Oh wait.
Okay, since though that has, like, I figure damaging it is enough to, like, throwing that momentarily set it back. Pop out the window. I step back through the window and, like, wave at it as I drop down into the water. Would that be Dex, or can I do that all
Sorry,
according to
what
plan
was
escape?
any of that? I missed it.
Oh, after throwing it back, I'm assuming, like, fire exploding in front of it is still enough to buy me just enough time to, like, jump out or step out the window.
Sure. You can dive straight into the sea.
Jonathan's down. Boo Boo is down there.
Okay, cool. The wraith pursues you, but let's go over to other people.
I am frantically looking for any remaining boats.
Yeah,
Bernd
same
is
here.
still dancing
Victor
in
is
joy.
like, Victor is like looking
wait.
around. How is Dawnshadow?
Well,
How is
I put myself between the Wraith and Dawnshadow, but Dawnshadow ain't great.
Have,
There are no boats.
have any boats, have any lifeboats been reduced to ashes?
One is currently on fire, but that's it. The others are gone.
Physically
So there's
speaking.
a lifeboat. So there's a lifeboat, escape boat that's on fire right now.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna provoke that fire.
No.
God.
No, Burn, don't. Actually,
No, I have a plan. I actually have a plan here. I want that shit to burn to ashes, and then I want to resurrect it from the ashes. From the Ashes is a first level spell that lets me turn the remains of a burned object to the state in which it was before it was reduced to ash.
of course.
Jesus.
So you've got to burn down the whole ship to save the ship.
Yes!
What? What, with us on it?
Well, no, this is just a rowboat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, alright.
Fucking
So,
incredible.
can I do that?
Yeah, you can provoke the flame on it.
Alright, cool. That's a wisdom roll again?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Oh,
That's
come
actually
on.
really cool.
Ooh, oh, okay. So, that's a casting from the inner flame, right?
Yep. Choose
Okay,
one.
gotta choose one. Let's see. I'm going to say my inner fire dim is preventing me from using that spell again.
Okay.
I can't provoke flames anymore.
It can no longer provoke flames.
Okay,
Not like at all.
but the flames on the I can't use provoke fire, but the rowboat does burn completely then, right?
It will. Currently, the entire boat is just like erupted into massive flame.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
And I'm
Jesus
just
Christ.
doing this in complete like bliss and joy.
Victor, there is a banshee like rising out of the ground coming for you.
Oh, for fuck's sake. How many of you blasting banshees are there? Victor just takes his sword and takes a swing at it. Defying danger with strength.
Or isn't that just a hack and slash?
What? Is it? Well, it was strength. It both is strength anyway, so...
So let's see here.
But yeah, Victor takes out his sword and just stalks. Yeah, it would be a hack and slash.
Can I try and aid or interfere like I was going to do with Dawnshadow, or is it a bit too late now that he's rolled?
So I'm trying to think, like, what are you trying to do?
Attack
This
it.
thing is getting ready to scream at you.
Yeah,
If you roll a hack and slash, even if you... Oh, you're rolling a hack and slash.
Yeah, basically I'm just trying to cut off his head.
Sure.
Oh, God.
So it's a little too late to aid. And the scream hits you, and you take 7 damage.
Oh! But do I damage it?
You do. Roll your damage.
Okay. And add a +1 to this because I have used my sword. God damn it. So it's a 4.
Cool. It still stands. Crixus, one of the banshees is floating like over... It's currently like floating over top of the water and is like staring at you, Burned, and Dawnshadow are all nearby, right?
Mm-hmm.
This banshee like unleashes this terrible scream at all 3 of you.
By the way, Austin. Never
Yeah.
mind. I was
Okay.
thinking, unrelenting. It says when you're non-conditioned to continue, but do so anyway. Like, how would you count that as when that kicks in?
It kicks in when you know that if you keep doing whatever you're doing, you'll die.
Okay. I'm starting to think so. This might be it.
Can I
want to like
Oh.
grab Dawnshadow and pull him further into the ship away from the source of the scream.
Wow.
Wait! And he starts trying to struggle against you a little bit. He wants to call upon the his god for help.
You can
in
call
divine
me God
will
and be
again.
dragged at the same time.
Well, can I do that? Out of character.
Tell me what you're trying to accomplish with your god.
Healing.
Healing? Yeah.
Ooh, no.
Ooh, that's a
Oh my-
6. What happens on a 6?
I don't get a hold.
Right, but I thought there was something negative happened on a 6.
Oh, actually, you can spare.
Let's see, you are the priest.
+1 when using different.
An invocation on a 7. Oh, so it does not work.
Yeah, it doesn't work. I
Your
don't think
god-
anything negative.
Yeah, the thought immediately floods your mind that your god has abandoned you, that you have
Well,
overstepped
he's
your
feeling.
bounds.
I'm going to say that Dawnshadow is feeling very weak and wasn't strong-willed enough to call upon, and
Right.
he slumps into Crixus's grasp.
So, Crixus, try
Oh.
to save both of you.
What
How
would this be in
romantic.
this case?
Can I defy danger with mental
Yes, you can.
fortitude?
Mental fortitude?
Considering no.
Well, I'm just trying to carry. I'm trying to carry
So
Dawnshadow.
what are we? So there's a banshee's about to unleash a big scream at us, right?
No. Right.
Can I defy danger with dexterity to get out of the way?
Dexterity or constitution?
I wanted to use dexterity to get
Sure.
back into the basically just like because right now, like I said, Burned is just kind of almost basically he's in a dance right now. He's just bliss, pure bliss, and he's just going to dance into the fire, into the greater fire.
Sure.
Nice,
I just catch sight.
nice.
Oh god. I'm gonna.
I have a feeling
what should I be rolling in this case? Because I'm dragging us away from the source of the scream.
You are trying to get out of your way using Dex.
Okay. I was asking because it might be strength because I'm carrying someone, but nah, Dex makes sense.
Honestly, I'm just gonna say, I wouldn't be surprised
Yeah.
if Burn dies here on the ship because it just keeps sinking and he just wants to be in the fire. But then
Alright, you guys
water.
have managed to avoid the scream.
Like, I just kind of say to Dawnshadow as I catch a glimpse of Burned looking happier than he's ever been. I just say, well, at least one of us is dying happy.
Viktor rises up and like, shit. He tries to run towards Crixus.
I'm just.
So let's
like-
cut to Bombastas for a minute here.
Yeah.
So Bombastas,
Okay.
you're in the ocean. It is the middle of the night. The water is choppy. Your Jonathan is nearby, and there is a banshee about to scream at both of you. What do you do?
As I'm falling, I announce, Jonathan, initiate defense plan 32 Alpha Alpha plural.
What?
Jonathan, I forced him to memorize approximately 1.3 million different plans for emergency situations such as this.
What does it mean?
This one specifically, Jonathan dives towards me and pulls us underwater with his so that the water will cushion the.
Sure. So you need to get out of the way using
Yeah.
dexterity.
And you think that's a general emergency? No, this is 1.3 million plans specifically for banshee attacks.
Well, for any sort of sonic attack.
And the plural part is in case the ship is on fire. Singular is when the boat is otherwise fine.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
7.
7. So you managed to avoid the scream, but let's see. Let me think. But the but the banshee. Oh, let's see here. But Jonathan gets in the way takes the scream for you, and is immediately knocked unconscious
Of course.
and starts sinking.
Typical boo-boo. Wait, he's sinking.
He is sinking.
This man
has a
has
double
no
sink.
air
He's like-
pockets.
He's like,
Okay.
wait a minute.
Now, I have adventure gear, but this might be a bit too...
Are you saying you have
Impossible.
floaties in your adventure?
I was gonna say yes. Can I have, like, an inflatable or floaties of some sort of flotation device?
This is a tough one. I don't think those are mundane.
Oh, they're pretty niche.
So
It's also a case of time period.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
the,
know.
like I think like flotation device. Like what
He has
exactly
water
that means
wings.
time period wise?
His
Is-
outfit's pretty puffy.
Oh, I'm sure. He's plump and has those puffy clothes. I'm sure THEOPHRASTUS floats like a beach. He somewhat resembles one.
If you could rationalize something for this particular time period that would function as a floating device that is mundane, I'll let you do it.
Let's see. Cushions, large, buoyant cushions.
But they wouldn't be buoyant. They would fill full of water, and then like you would try to push on them, but your weight would push them under.
Remember that thing about a mattress? in a swimming
THEOPHRASTUS had all of THEOPHRASTUS's cushions, pillows, and blankets are all specifically waterproof. He wets the bed.
Oh, I thought my mic was muted. Well, I was gonna give you an idea, Erik. A
What?
duck. They float.
pool? We'll just tie one in.
Oh, actually,
And they play
Dawnshadow.
soccer.
Or wait, sorry, Bombastas is a witch, so like he just floats.
Ah, yes. Viktor sees this like a
I mean,
witch.
yeah, that is
Turn him
like,
into a mute. He'll get better.
A mute.
A newt. Newt.
Yeah, turn him into a mute.
I got better.
No, cushions won't work.
cushions won't work. Okay, how about really? That's bad.
Now time to go on Wikipedia.
I'll let you think about it,
Yeah.
and we'll go back to the other side.
How's that boat I set on fire doing?
It's a roasting,
Lifeboat.
not
man.
ashes yet.
Why do I
Not
imagine
ashes
Burn?
yet.
Why do I imagine Burn having like barbecue chef hat and like an apron?
So the oldest thing
However-
I'm seeing is a cork jacket from 1887.
Court
But yeah.
Oh,
Viktor is trying to make his way towards Dawnshadow and Crixus. Like,
Dawnshadow is temporarily unconscious.
god damn it! What happened to him, Crixus?
He fucked up.
Fine. Crixus, Viktor takes out something very important from his backpack. You see this? You see this, and he holds up the stick.
I understand. Crixus
We
doesn't
have to make
understand,
sure
but he
this-
knows what he's going to do with it.
We have to make sure this survives.
Pass it
If
to
I
me.
were to, I know this place is. If I feel I might die. If I were to die, get this to Joachim.
I understand. I grabbed the stick. And, am I still shaky, or is that past?
Yes, you're still shaky.
Either way,
big-
I immediately, not even knowing what the stick actually does, I immediately just throw it at the,
No!
at the banshee
No!
over the water.
No!
Uh-oh.
No!
Not the relic.
May I do
No!
this?
No!
Yeah.
Okay.
No!
It's your character.
No!
So-
No!
He lobs it.
So yeah, the stick harmlessly passes through it, and then it like quickly flies back to you.
Wait a minute, but don't I roll damage? That was still a hit.
Oh!
Yeah,
Oh!
it harmlessly passed through it.
Oh,
Okay.
I-
In character, Victor had totally forgot it was a boomerang.
And I didn't even know.
It is.
Meaning, out of character I knew, but in character, Crixus
Victor
is
just goes,
surprised
wait,
as you are.
wait,
Oh.
what?
You forgot it was a boomerang? Like, really?
Jeez.
It's a boomerang?
It always comes back.
Whatever, keep it safe. Victor just stands up. It's time for me to kick some banshee ass. And I think Victor is pretty certain that this will probably lead to his death with all the fire. So fuck it, put me on relenting mode. Let's do it, bitches.
Oh my
The
god.
Templar has acted unrelenting.
It's like, it might as well like it,
Alright.
it has to go up.
All right, here you go. Roll +10. Con. Roll plus con.
Guys, warning: if we come close to death and I'm still unconscious, just leave me overboard. I'm ready to
Choose
die.
one.
Choose one. Let's see. What can I choose?
You ignore your debilities and injuries until the moment before you accomplish your immediate goal. Until then, you take action as if you were perfectly fine. Or, you stay standing and will not fall. One ally of your choice gets +1 ongoing as long as you stay standing.
Oh my lord, what do I actually want? This is like, both of these are really good options.
The thing is, I bet you've just gone into full Templar mode. I'm yelling at the side of your head to start running, but you're not even hearing it. You just hear your own anger and your own faith.
Snake, are you going, is Crixus going full speedwagon on this?
He is.
Actually, I will take you ignore your abilities and injuries.
Alright. So, what is your immediate goal?
To take out all these banshees.
This is a beautiful clusterfuck.
Alright. So,
And
one of these banshees is swinging, like its arm is reaching up under the boat and is trying to grab your leg.
I'm gonna grab the arm.
And what do you do?
I'm gonna pull that shit little fucker up. I'm gonna put. Oh wait, I can actually. Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up and just start. Just gonna start pounding it in the face.
Alright, so first, roll plus strength. You manage to immediately pull this banshee like out of the floorboards, and it doesn't attack you. Roll your hack and slash.
That's my strength again. Oh shit!
7. Okay. Deal your damage.
Oh yeah, I'm not using my sword for this, so just my D8. Oh.
And you take 6 damage. But your sword cleaves through this thing and finishes it off.
God, Viktor's on 1 HP.
Yeah, I am.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh, let me just see. Yes, let me see something, because I have some other, let's see. Bloody Ages, when you take damage, you can grit your teeth and accept the blow. If you do not take damage, but you still suffer. Yeah, I'm gonna take that instead.
You take Bloody Aegis? Alright, which negative do you take?
I'm gonna take a Scarred.
Alright, so don't check the box though, because you're currently unrelenting.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I just
So
ignore
I'll
it.
mark it down that you're scarred.
I hope
Yeah.
Burned survives this whole ordeal, and that at some point he comes back to the docks and has outstanding warrants.
But is it killed?
I hope
Is
Viktor
it
fucking
killed?
Yes,
survives
it is.
this. He deserves to.
How many? Can I see how many banshees are left?
There is. You currently do not see any on the board on the ship.
I'd like to come out of my temporary unconsciousness.
Yes, just casually.
Sure.
Okay,
we're all-
I casually wake up and I'm like,
hold on. At this time, this ship is actively sinking.
How's the lifeboat?
The lifeboat, the ropes have snapped, and the lifeboat has capsized.
I'm
It's
I'm
not
yelling
ashes
at.
yet.
So the boat capsized in that it fell over and snapped and was pretty much put out. It is not ashes.
I'm yelling at Viktor to take his armor off so he can fucking swim.
Actually, this might be a good. I do have like a flotation device, by the way.
Good night.
Thick piece of firewood,
You
like
pull
a stump log thing.
you pull a stump log out of your adventuring pack.
Yes.
Okay. But the banshee is still there and makes an attack on you.
Okay. Duck behind Jonathan. Let it attack Jonathan.
Jonathan has already sunk.
No, he's on the log.
You'll need to roll dexterity to get him on the log as well.
Okay.
Wait,
Oh.
hold on.
I thought that was the point
Right.
of getting the flotation device to put something on Jonathan.
I thought the point of the flotation device was to save yourself.
Oh, I thought I can swim. I mean,
Okay, so Jonathan is safe, but that's a 5 still.
okay,
Because you'll
yeah.
still need to do that. The Banshee smacks you for full damage, and you take 7 damage.
Okay.
I noticed that Dawnshadow is awake, and I'm not certain what the fuck to do next. The whole ship's on fire. I'm like looking for
I
an
did
out.
want to do something.
Can I see Theophrastus from here?
He's
You what?
I did want to do something.
You want to do?
Can I see like Viktor right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just
Okay.
in front of you.
Okay, I steady myself. I'm leaning against a post. I'm gonna trying desperately. I need the aid of my. I need the aid of my lord now. I'm going to channel the power. Damn it!
Your
I
god
think your
has
god is scared of
completely abandoned you.
I
This
fall
boat-
unconscious again.
This boat
Vic-
is sinking. There is a banshee behind all of you that is getting ready to scream.
I am
do I
gonna.
know-
I look around and I just yell to run, and I'm gonna run towards the source of the scream I heard near Theophrastus.
Do I see
So,
this banshee
that
behind
wasn't-
us?
Actually, there was a scream a while ago. The banshee is not behind you, Viktor. The banshee is in front of Viktor, but behind Crixus, Burns, and.
Well, I see
Shadow.
this banshee. Victor just looks at it, eyes glaring red. Banshee.
So yeah, this thing is getting ready to scream. What do you guys do?
Well, first of all, I will shout out, my exterminators! When I speak out loud, my promise to defeat the enemy, I deal 2 plus d4 damage against them. So yeah, I shout this while I go for attack. Banshees, you will
So-
die!
So Viktor rushes forward to attack it. What do the rest of you do?
I grab Dawnshadow again, who I imagine just fucking,
He
conscious
well,
now.
he got up, started chanting some words, and then Crixus basically saw him faint again.
Yeah, and now I'm dragging you. I'm dragging you towards the water because I'm gonna basically pull you out.
Okay.
Burned, what are you doing to get away
I
from
guess I'm just still dancing around in the fire. I guess I'm vaguely following Crixus.
this? Okay, so
Austin, by the way, Victor means the banshees here on this ship.
yes. Okay,
Yeah,
so
So yeah, you wanna roll my
Crixus.
hack and slash?
Crixus needs to roll dexterity. So does Burned.
Alrighty.
7.
Crixus, you can either
6.
take
That's an
the
XP.
damage yourself. So Dawnshadow is weighing you down. Basically, you can let Dawnshadow take the damage and you can ditch them, or you are. Let's see.
I'll take the damage.
Well, hold on.
You
It's
sure?
not that simple. It's simply that Dawnshadow is weighing you down. Either both of you can take the damage, or just Dawnshadow.
We'll both take it.
We'll both take it. All right. I'm going to roll this
Okay.
damage publicly.
Please,
Sure.
let's see the. Let's
Does
see
this count
how
for my damage too?
Yeah, Burned. This will be your damage too.
it's hitting me as well.
I'm on 10
Yeah.
HP.
Hits all 3 of you.
Take
Oh.
6 damage.
Wait, oh, that's 7.
Don't shadow!
Do you have
Rip.
armor?
I 1 armor.
That's still
Then-
6 damage.
Yeah.
Am
Oh,
I? Is
Oh,
this it?
it doesn't ignore armor?
No, it does not ignore armor.
Nice.
So Dawnshadow. What is death? What does his doors look like to you?
I see only. Well, actually, it's like a golden like clouds before me, and I'm like looking up. It's like I stand to my feet and I'm basically like bathed in the glow of the. It's like a setting sun around clouds, and that's what I see.
Okay. Death approaches you will you please roll 2d6?
Yay!
Whoa.
11.
Not today.
Not today.
Death
I was-
grabs you by the arm and says, "Young one, today is not your day." He puts a finger on your head, and you come back to life at 1 HP.
Fuck!
I just hear him yell fuck, and I'm like, I fucking know!
And then I faint again.
Victor, you also take that 7 damage.
Well, I'm just gonna screen through it with my bloody
It's-
aegis.
Yeah, which ability do you mark?
I'm gonna take sick. But yeah, Victor shouted, and he's going to attack on that banshee.
So the Banshee is over top of the water.
Oh, I thought the banshee was on the ship.
It is not on the ship.
Fuck.
Fucking dive towards it.
Yeah, fuck it. Victor just does it.
Are we all
Alright.
gonna die?
Punch! In his blind.
Dive for it.
Yeah. So just roll my strength then, or
Yeah,
Please work. This deserves to work.
It does.
7.
does it?
You deal your damage.
Perfect. And remember, I also get. If I get down, I'll roll it for 1 hand. RD8 as my base, +1 for using my sort of thing, and then what was it? Exterminatus plus 2 D4. If this doesn't kill it, I will be mad.
So, I have good news. Your sword cleaves through it and definitely destroys it, but it gets a claw in on you, and you take 9 damage. Also, you are currently falling into the water. And as your GM, I feel it is important to tell you that you're going to drown.
Yeah,
Oh,
I figured. Does anyone see this?
Is this a
Then-
total party kill?
Victor, just go. Shout, run, young one. You can still live.
Do I see this happen?
Yes,
So all the banshees on deck are now dead.
that you can see.
That I can see.
The only one that any of us currently know about is the one with me, correct?
God damn it!
Correct.
I can't. I don't know what to do now.
You just see Victor slowly thumbs up.
Okay, Burns is kind of like rubbing his head, like kind of dizzy. Just so he asks Crixus, if he dies by drowning because of my fire, does that still count as death by the cleansing fire?
No, that's quite the opposite.
Actually, Austin, if I may I do this?
What are you doing?
Victor, Victor's gotta take his sword and try to throw it so it gets stuck on the fucking ship and basically shout, "Take my sword, carry on my name."
Yes, so like you cleave through this ghost, the ghost strikes you, you manage to roll in the air and then like try to heave your sword onto the fiery deck. Please roll plus dexterity.
Come on. Yes!
Your sword safely makes it on the deck, but the rest of you does not.
Victor, Victor
it.
just accepted. Crixus, you lead now.
Wait. Does Victor still have the stick?
No,
I have the
Victor
stick.
Crixus on it.
Oh.
Crixus has the stick.
This is what Victor feels. It's like, yes, I'm so tell Joachim that he was a good man.
Alright, THEOPHRASTUS.
Okay,
You
actually,
still have
now
a banshee on you.
I have a quick. So before you said when she attacked me, that wasn't a scream. When she attacked me for the 7
Second
damage.
time? No, that
Yeah.
wasn't a scream.
What did she do?
Touched you.
Okay, in that case, can I roll all according to plan on that? That I had a lump of the Banshee ward hidden in my clothes that she accidentally touched. Damn it! Can I?
Sure. Roll your intelligence. Nope.
That's a miss. I still hold 1 though.
Yeah, you still hold 1, but something goes
So-
horribly wrong.
Deal damage on that.
Deal 5 damage. Alright, it's still alive.
Okay.
So-
And I mean, I still got hurt, so
are they above water right now?
So, but that's also something else. So something horribly goes wrong. This Banshee just drags you under the water.
Okay. Can I... Dawnshadow is waking up to this, and he's going to try something very drastic. I want to preach to the Banshee. I want to reason
don't
the
see
Banshee.
that Banshee, and
Oh.
there aren't currently no Banshees on board the ship.
Ah, shit.
However, this ship is very quickly sinking.
And
Well, that... Damn it. Okay.
But yeah,
No.
That ruins my idea. But I'm still waking up. I'm waking up into a daze. I'm very confused.
I'm slapping you in the
just saw
face
death.
and yelling at you.
Wake up. Come on.
Up,
Are
you
you slapping-
bastard!
Why don't we just
Wait.
like Crixus just like rip off like just a nice piece of the boat to use as like a raft.
yeah.
You better
That's,
take my sword too.
that's an idea, yeah. I grab Victor's sword. I'm seriously considering diving in after him to try and pull his armor off and so he won't fucking drown. But
No.
yeah, I'm gonna do it. I just like pry a chunk of ship to get a raft.
Besides, Victor said, run.
And
Run.
if any of it is on fire, I mean, it would probably be a small fire, and I can extinguish it. I can do that.
Sure, so everything is on fire.
Everything. So how are
We
we
get
standing?
something a little less on fire.
So exactly, you guys are kind of standing in fire.
Fuck it, I dive in the
Are we
water
burnt?
then.
Cool with that.
Oh
I
god,
don't-
you want me to swim? I just took a beating.
Yeah.
Why don't I tear the fire? Why don't I tear the? Actually, why don't can Crixus? Can I help Crixus tear a piece of ship off to use as a raft and get it into the water?
So
put
Crixus
it
is
out.
currently jumping off the boat.
Oh,
Yeah, I am.
Correct?
Because if
All
like
right.
you said, everything is on fire. Like,
Yes,
so I can't stand anywhere to even pry without burning myself.
correct.
So I just yell at Dawnshadow to dive, and then I dive.
Okay, alright, Dawnshadow is, he's weak, but he's gonna try, and he follows.
All right, Burned.
can I tear a
You
bit off
are-
the boat?
Burned, you are, yes, on roll a strength check.
All right, cool. I just want to, because the fire doesn't matter to me, and I'll just get it in the water. Just want to make it float, Just get everybody. See if I can get everybody good. How's that?
You give it a good tug, and you break off a piece, but it's too small to fit like more than one person.
It's a start. Can I throw it down to Crixus?
Sure.
Nice. I'll just,
Crixus and Dawnshadow. You notice one more Banshee rise out of the water as you two are swimming, and it goes to unleash a scream on you.
I want to try and hit
oh.
it before it gets a chance.
Austin,
can I
just
butt
either-
in there? Can I molten breath?
I kind
that
of want,
shit?
I kind of want to butt in just as a final act of Victor, just to grab the fucking Banshee.
No, the way I had
Okay.
it pictured is you guys are on different sides of the ship.
Oh, okay.
Can I molten breath the
Wait,
Banshee
all
from here?
who on? What do you mean different sides of the ship? Like so?
So Erik is on the back. I thought Viktor was port, and the other two were starboard.
I mean, that's what I meant.
It's-
But
it is
can I molten
dying.
breath from here?
Sorry, what was that, Burned?
Can I molten breath the Banshee from here?
Yeah, but you have a chance of hitting Snake and Goth.
That is true. Well, I mean, they're in water right now. I mean,
Let's turn
Right,
into
but-
obsidian.
It'll still like
It'll
hit
still
the top
hurt
of them.
That's
Yeah.
true.
We become obsidian.
Well, you know what? In this case, I'll just roll the dexterity, and if it's the 7 to 9, then I'll take the one that's not the several shots. All right,
Roll
let's
it.
do this.
You bastard.
Ah, jeez, I failed.
Fail.
Poor experience.
Roll a d2.
Roll a
Flip a
d2.
coin.
Coin, yay!
Heads is Dawnshadow. Tails is Crixus.
Fantastic.
So 1 is Crixus, 2 is Dawnshadow.
I like
I
them
wanna be-
odds.
I like how Erik, with his new character, just led all of us to death.
I wanted to be Tails.
It was most
Dawnshadow.
Rip.
You are immediately incinerated and back at death's door.
Like, I just want Crixus to just hear a sort of distant, sorry!
Did you just change that because I said that? You could have still went with Crixus.
No, I said 2 for
Yeah, he
Dawnshadow.
said
It was
He
that
did
way at
say-
the start. It wasn't changed. And
Yeah,
Just the fact that as well, when you died, he said it's not your day.
Technically,
So-
we just passed midnight.
That was that. Well, yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense.
I just want Vern just yells out, sorry!
I am
Once again-
completely gobsmacked.
Once again, the Reaper is there extending his hand. Will you please roll 2d6?
He's gonna get tired of me dying.
And if you... Oh.
Oh.
He takes your hand and you walk with him into the shadows.
The
You're dead.
gates, of the underworld.
Rip.
So Crixus,
My body goes limp. My opal sword sinks to the bottom of the sea, and Crixus is left there with the body of his dead friend.
congratulations,
Does
Erik.
Crixus have the
Oh.
floaty wood that I
Oh.
threw down?
You're basically killing off half the cast.
so Crixus, what are you doing to avoid this banshee? And you're
I-
currently alone in the water.
Yeah, I let go of Dawnshadow's corpse. It just floats away. I pull myself up on the raft, the makeshift raft. I grab Victor's longsword and I just yell, "Come then, you dead bitch!" And I swing at it.
You try to swing your sword in the water at it.
Yeah, well, I'm standing on the float. I'm standing on
What?
the fucking.
Oh, you're
What the-
standing on the
Yeah.
How many of us have died now? Okay, I'm basically dead. I just haven't done the last breath thing.
Actually, if you succeed the last breath thing, you're just gonna wash ashore somewhere.
Yeah.
Huh.
Actually,
Yeah.
oh,
So actually, yeah, we need to do that. Sweed.
actually, Austin, I kind of I really, you know what, kind of if I survive, I want to do a thing, but let's see. But yeah, what do I roll then? 2d6.
You need to roll a. Actually, you are unrelenting.
Yeah.
So roll 2d6 plus 1.
And Def and I have professional courtesy, so I also get a +1 from that.
Yep. 2d6 plus 2.
Oh my god! Victor never dies.
Okay.
Fantastic.
So, here's the thing. I feel
You
like
know-
I can't. I feel like I can't let you live.
You know,
Because-
I have a proposition.
Just take him out of the
It seems
session
that
and say
Victor-
he washed away.
It seems that
somewhere.
Victor dies, but in actuality, he washes up on shore, some other place. He might live, but not in this campaign anymore.
I think that's what we have to do. Yeah.
Yeah. Victor just sinks. To everyone involved, Victor is dead.
Nice. Okay. Also, by being on the burning ship just for this long and everything's on fire, can I have a heal?
Sure.
Just. So like, how much is it? Does this heal me for just for being on the fire this long?
Let's see. The fire. I'm pretty sure you just get like 2 HP.
All right, cool. 2 HP. 13.
But what does Death say to Victor? What for him? Death looks like is basically his holy, very holy man. His old drill sergeant.
I just imagine it's just like old drill sergeant. I imagine No, it's like a fat black guy, and Victor's like, he just sees Death, and Death is just like, "Come on, son," just throws it back in to the world
He's
of
the
living.
coach to punch up.
Your drill sergeant walks over to you, and he takes his wooden practice sword and smacks it up against your helmet, and says, "Rookie mistake. Get on your feet."
Yes, sir! Viktor salutes the far south salute.
He salutes back and then just vanishes into the mist.
And so Viktor's story with this ends. Maybe he'll come back one day. Who knows? But Viktor is now dead.
So back to the
Victor's
world of
dead
the living,
too.
though.
No, not really. I survived, but Austin doesn't want me in this campaign anymore.
No, I'm just saying, given
Yeah, but-
given plate mail, given you're currently in the ocean.
Yeah. We just accepted that Viktor survives, but he just washes ashore somewhere else.
Back in the world
Yeah.
of the living, though.
Maybe we'll meet him someday.
Can I,
Well, I won't.
I'd like to ignite my weapon, my hand axe that I've had for
Okay.
so long. Nice.
So wait, hold on. We gotta deal with Crixus because Crixus was trying to
yeah,
use his
yeah.
sword to attack this
That's
banshee.
true. Yeah, I got distracted.
I'm standing on the makeshift raft, swinging with all my might at this banshee. Where is it in relation to me, by the way?
It's currently floating in the air above you.
Okay, so I'm just swinging up at it.
Yes.
I'm just it's not really graceful either. I'm just throwing out hits as fast and furious as I can. And where the bloody hell is that button? There's that button. Please die. This thing's not gonna
You
die.
roll a 9 on strength.
And this
What's your HP at?
my HP is 9, and I've D10 plus 1 damage. 7 damage. Please be dead.
You take 1 damage, and no, it's not dead.
I take 0 damage. Thank you, armor.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm just basically, if anyone can't see the banshee, I'm just swinging at the air.
So I ignite my weapon.
Yep.
All right. There we go. It is ignited. Now I'd like to. So I'm above Crixus and the Banshee, right? Just on the sinking ship.
Yeah, and that boat is very quickly sinking.
I'd like to throw myself down towards the Banshee with my burning hand axe,
Okay.
because Crixus is my BFF.
Roll your hack and slash.
That's
Wait, first you need to roll plus dexterity.
nice. Plus dexterity.
Yes, because you are acting fast with a jump.
Okay, so just roll dexterity. I mean, right?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. There we go. That's a 7.
Mmm. Mmm.
Where's
You
Shit
stumble.
Bucket in all this?
Where is Shitbucket during all this? He's your pet.
It's fine.
He was below deck, so can I just say he swims up beside the raft?
Sure.
I mean, he's a rat, so
Yeah.
that's
Rats-
sort of rat's things.
So here's the thing.
Yep.
Either you keep your axe and you fall just straight face plant, belly smack straight into the water, but you still have your axe. Or you drop your axe and you still make it on top of the banshee.
Well, the whole point is getting the axe to hit the Banshee.
Right.
But if I fall into the water with the axe, will the axe not be on fire anymore? I mean,
Correct.
it is my special fire, but yeah, I guess.
Yeah, right.
So I can either.
I'll give you a third choice.
Okay.
Let's see. Third choice. You can still be on the boat and still have your axe, but you're hanging off the edge.
So wait, if I drop my axe, I land on the Banshee, right?
Correct.
And I could just roll regular damage.
Correct.
Oh, I mean, this thing's taken a bit of abuse. Might as well. I'll do that.
Sweed, you haven't watched Game of Thrones, so this won't mean anything to you, but that which is dead can never die.
Oh.
Carry
Okay, so
on
that would just be
watching
rolling
Legends, my
strength.
friends.
So roll strength for now?
Yeah, roll your strength.
Alright.
Nice.
Well, roll
Nice.
your damage.
How many of you are still alive?
I do 1 damage.
Fantastic.
It's not dead, is it?
No.
I don't care. I just wanted to get back to my BFF, Crixus. Am I on
So-
top of it now, though?
No, you fall through it and faceplant into the water.
That's right. That's like right in front of Crixus too. Like he doesn't know it. He's really frantically slicing at this thing, and just suddenly burn just careens through it.
So, THEOPHRASTUS,
Yes. Okay. So the thing.
this thing is
grabs me
holding
and is-
you underwater
How is it holding? Like, where is it grabbing me?
by the shoulders,
By the shoulders.
forcing you underwater.
The shoulders. That makes these things more difficult. Can I... So I'm wearing very large, poofy clothes. Can I, quick thinking, undo my shirt so that I slip out of my top?
It's a ghost. It is pretty much just like less grabbing your clothes and more grabbing onto your essence.
Right. Okay, gotcha.
Slip out of your essence.
Yeah.
Astral plane.
Let's see. In that case, just basically going to stab at it behind me. Or is it in
Alright.
front of me?
It's technically in front of you.
Okay, so stab at it, yeah. Strength. 6.
Your dagger goes straight through it, dealing no damage, and it drives its hand like through your chest. You take 8 damage.
1 second. Gotcha.
This is not gone according to Kaikaku.
This is
No,
It continues pushing you like further underwater.
This is the
What do you
opposite of
do?
Kaikaku.
Okay, going to roll all according to plan again.
I really hope you guys make it out of this.
9.
So too.
Okay, that's hold
What's
2.
the plan?
This will be
the-
depressing if we die.
So
Okay.
you can't use all according to plan here.
Why not?
When you get into danger in a location where you or someone loyal to you has had time to prepare. In a
Jonathan
location,
was
as in
quite recently-
underwater.
Jonathan was in this water for quite a while before.
Well, okay, alright. 9. Hold 2.
Hold 2. Okay. This is... I do admit that this is pushing it. Can I say that Jonathan has, using some skills he learned while diving back in the Far East, has managed to get some friendly dolphins to drag me to... Yeah, figure. I wanted to have...
Aquaman.
Okay, let's see. John has baited the water with chum for sharks to attack the
The
banshee.
sharks would be more likely to eat you.
Yeah. Okay.
it
No, I
seems
won't go with the...
it seems that the great master planner has been outplanned.
Outplanned? No, I have not outplanned.
It seems that for all your planning, Superman will always beat you.
Hey, if you got
John-
that banshee repellent thing,
Yeah.
the banshee repellent.
Actually,
If that cracks underwater, wouldn't that basically have?
Actually, would it dissipate in the water, damaging the banshee?
Well, yeah, you already used it once, so it probably vanished. Pastes tend to be dissolved by water.
Okay.
So, Theophrastus, what would you like to do?
Okay, well, so I can't do all according to plan then.
I like how this has pretty much devolved into us all basically dying.
You
No one
have
wants
that banshee repellent.
We should have just stayed at the pub.
We always should. We should just make a shitty.
Crixus, please survive.
Well,
Okay,
Burn,
actually,
please
then I'll
survive.
just defy danger, try dexterity, try and, like... I'm small, like, wriggle out of its essence hold.
Sure.
Use your
A
charm
9.
social grace.
Oh fuck, that is actually an interesting idea for an RP game.
There has to be one.
So you can either get out of the way, but you lose whatever like breath you're holding and start inhaling water, or you stay grappled.
I mean, wriggle out of the way, lose what breath I hold.
All right.
Either way, you're gonna start drowning.
You essentially start drowning. What do you do? This
Um,
banshee is coming for you.
okay, I am going to kick at the, or swing at the banshee with my blade again, with my dagger again.
All right. I can slash it. A 6.
Nothing.
I suggest Dawnshadow doesn't look down on us from above. It's going to be embarrassing.
This thing grabs onto your foot and deals you. Oh shit! Deals you 10 damage.
Uh-oh, that I have to do my roll then.
Oh
Oh
no.
my god.
THEOPHRASTUS.
Oh, this was a bad
He came
idea.
And he went.
We didn't
So-
even see the island.
Death's doors
Oh.
open for you. What's it look like?
Okay, you know that MC Escher painting of, like, you know, all the stairs and doors everywhere?
Yes.
That's what, like, that, basically.
Holy shit!
Nice.
And Burn is gonna die because of water everywhere. Crixus, you're the only
Water
one.
doesn't hurt burned
Yeah, but
intrinsically.
can Burn swim?
I can't imagine Burn can swim.
I mean, Crixus can hold him up.
Yeah.
No, I like to think that Burn's previous life, he was an Affleck swimmer.
I mean, Burn's still no
All right,
beast in
you THEOPHRASTUS. You need to make your roll.
Okay, well, I haven't just... And Death himself is like a 6'4", very chiseled, attractive version of myself who has a look in his eye like he's much, much smarter than me, and that infuriates me.
He looks down upon you and says, "Another plan failed." Of course.
Okay, so that's what, 2d6?
Yes.
Austin, you dumbass. Death should have said, "Congratulations, you got yourself killed. What's the next part of your master plan?"
Was all of this really worth it? Was all of this worth it?
It
No.
was, it was worth it for the punchline.
I'm going to say at this point, this is all because I tried so many times to involve pirates in this, and Austin steadfastly refused to let us involve pirates, and that's why everyone's dead. If pirates had been involved, everything would have went swimmingly.
Yeah, now only two of us are going to go swimmingly.
Oh,
Or will you?
No.
I really hope
Crixus.
you survive.
Okay, I want to
What
ask a
is your
question.
reaction? What is your reaction to burned? Like face planting in the water in front of you.
Crixus kind of just makes a mental note of it because he's single-mindedly focused on the Banshee right now. I want to ask a question, though.
Sure.
I grabbed Viktor's longsword. Can we say in that case I got an arsenal?
Yes.
Okay.
By the way, it has a +1 forward, Snake.
It has a +1 forward, even to me.
Yeah. No, I meant +1 damage.
Oh, I have that
Yep.
on the longsword. But
Yeah.
okay, in that case, I want to apply a weapon tag. This is possibly the stupidest fucking idea, but it might save my life. I want to add the... Where is that thing? It's over here. I want to add the tag thrown. I want to throw my old longsword at the Banshee.
Sure.
Just...
So that means you need to roll a volley plus dex.
9. Okay,
9.
in this case, you have to take what you
Choose
can get
one.
minus 1d6 damage.
Right, roll it.
What?
Wow.
What?
The sword passes through the Banshee. That is terribly unfortunate.
Total
Well,
pike.
at least I didn't
So wait,
get
my
myself
sword-
If it
danger.
had been like negative, would he have healed the Banshee?
No.
It's not
So
that
wait,
cool.
did you throw my sword?
I threw
You
my
son of a-
sword.
Oh, okay, good.
So,
You know, Viktor would just come up from the sea and destroy you for that if
So-
you did.
this Banshee tries to push you off of your board, essentially, with this, like, terrible scream.
Oh.
What do?
I dive for it. Towards it.
Alright, you want to endure it.
Yeah.
What plus con?
Would that be a power through?
I mean, I'm
yeah,
diving...
you
yeah,
want
I'm
to...
Oh my god!
that does bring it up
Like-
to an 8.
I was gonna say, for this Viktor has survived, he's always gonna think that this was part of Crixus's plan to kill
Let's
us
just-
all.
Let's go with the con to endure the scream.
Well, either way, it's a partial success. So,
Yeah, that's true, yeah. Doesn't really matter which one.
yeah.
Let's see here. You managed to avoid the damage of the scream, but your raft is immediately shattered into splinters.
Okay. I
And-
notice... Oh.
And you see a second shape quickly coming up from the depths.
Wow.
Please be
Come on,
burned.
man. Come on, man.
No, burned is like in the water beside you.
Austin is out for blood.
Yeah, like, because we
Seriously.
can't even see how many there are from the beginning. It's fucking... Oh, god damn it.
And even if we survive, I mean, you're now essentially in the middle of the ocean without any sort of boat or anything.
Fucking Joaquin
Dude, the
decided to go.
banshees are getting ridiculous.
Fucking Joaquin went and was old and didn't join us in this adventure.
Maybe he actually hired THEOPHRASTUS Bombastas to kill all of you because he was just sick of it.
I bet Joachim would have said, "No, fuck no boat."
Is there a banshee spawner that we have to break?
Is there any way Crixus can survive?
You guys assume that I am creating more when I created a very set amount at the beginning and they're still alive.
In this case, can I roll wisdom once before anything terrible happens, just to very quickly take stock of something?
To discern realities?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. 1. As I sail through the air, seeing something, as I pass through one banshee and see another coming, as Burned is maybe drowning, I'm gonna ask...
Doing a dead man's float.
Doing a dead man's float. I'm gonna ask something, just what here is useful or valuable to me. I'm asking in the context of escape.
What here is useful
Next up is
or
escape.
valuable to me?
Turns out there's a boat right there.
Useful or valuable?
Come on, Austin, just say Crixus. He's too young to
Useful.
die.
Or, well, hey, Burn's still alive.
Yeah, seriously. Well, what has Burn
Or-
done to earn your spike?
Oh no, well, you know, it's water. I don't expect Burn to
I
be
mean,
super
Burns.
powerful.
The main thing is Burns kind of helpless now. Not many of his attacks are really going to be
Yeah.
Yeah.
functional.
Well, I mean, as long
it
as my
looks
head
like
water, I got molten breath.
it looks like underneath. Oh, here you go. You notice one of the sailors that was on the boat floating nearby.
Like alive or dead.
Clearly dead.
Okay.
Nice.
I was gonna say, like, this motherfucker's just sort of relaxing in the water,
Like-
floating on his back, while we're dying.
So the banshee above you two swoops down and tries to push Burned underwater.
Wow.
What do you guys do?
Come on, Burn.
Hack and
Attack.
slash
With what?
with my
You're
fist.
with Victor's. Oh, your fist. All right. Punch
my-
this intangible wraith.
Hey, if swords go through it, my fist will go through it. Is this the same one that we were hitting earlier on?
Oh,
Yes.
you know, Snake, I had a horrible idea with Victor's sword.
Hmm?
I'll take that later.
All these sevens, holy shit.
You 7. So deal your damage with your punch.
Punchy.
7.
7 damage.
Oh my
All right.
god.
It's still alive.
What? But another one was killed by 9 damage, and we've hit this thing
And-
repeatedly.
You take 4 damage.
Now we're talking bullshit. Actually, how much does it, like Austin, how much does it actually have? Just curious.
I'll tell you after the game.
Guys, are we gonna
Sense-
do
I
Mutiny of the
sense
Year?
shenanigans. Yeah. I sense shenanigans here.
No,
Well, it's
I
like-
swear to God, there are no shenanigans.
Or is it like a different one they kept the punching on?
So
All I will
the
say
banshee still.
is
wait,
that
wait,
there
what was
are
it?
5 banshees.
So the banshee, there's a banshee still pushing Burned underwater,
Yes.
and it's with me underwater.
Yes.
And okay, if Burned figures, he had the time of his life. This is a fantastic night to die on. But if he's going to die by water, it's at least going to be by hot water. I cast Boil.
Ooh.
Oh my god!
With the banshee right with me. Of course, that's an 8, so I gotta choose something to go.
Hold on here.
What?
A body of water
Is
or contained liquid instantly begins to violently boil, destroying any objects immersed in them and any creature in the
oh
afflicted body
no!
takes 2d8 damage.
Now, I'm assuming that's not the entire ocean.
No, but this will hit Crixus.
That's my answer to that.
No, Crixus can't die.
It's okay. I'm gonna take the can't use this spell again.
Okay,
That-
but you still want to use it.
Absolutely.
Roll your 2d8.
Fantastic.
I think Burn is just going insane.
He is. Going insane.
You know, going extra insane. Just adding some spices.
I'm dead.
Crixus.
No.
Did that damage me too?
You're not.
I think it does, because he's in the
I
water.
think it
with
does. Yeah, this
Austin.
hurts you too.
I'm
Austin,
okay.
Austin.
Does it kill the
Stick.
banshee?
Hold on. Hold everyone's horses. First,
We
let's
don't know.
answer Swede's question.
Think of the stick, Austin. You can't let the stick just fall
Sweet.
down here.
Swede.
Yeah?
What did the goblin say about the stick?
I don't remember. They just said this nice stick.
It always
Does
comes
anybody
back.
It always comes
stick?
back.
Well, like,
Remember,
if you guys go and visit that, like, in 1,000 years, like, some traveler will see that castle with the painting of Carnivus, and, like, the stick will just be on the ground there, sitting by the portrait.
all right,
Oh.
Crixus. What's death look like for you?
It's a dark brick room. It's just very simple. There's wooden benches suspended on iron bars, and there is a white light behind an iron grate fence. It's the old pit before the arena grounds, where you'd wait for a match.
And what does Death himself look like?
A tall figure in a black cloak. His face is covered by the visor of his helmet. He's holding a huge axe. about the
He
size of him.
quickly approaches you and says, "Crixus, Lord of the Arena, is it your time?"
Is it my time?
Don't. No. Is it?
I look up at him and I shake my head. There's still much to do in that world. People must hear my name.
He nods to you, but says, last breath. He looks at you and says, "Yes, you're right, but I'll let you back on one condition." I need to think of the condition. Let's see here.
Marry a Taiwanese man.
What?
He looks at you and says, "Crixus, you've lived a very long, enjoyable gladiatorial life. I've seen you at my gates before. Please, end your days of fighting, and I will let you live."
Oh.
Oh my god.
Give
I-
up your
I-
gladiatorial ways.
I implore him with one question. What else is there for me?
He looks at you and looks out to the stands and says, "Your fans, your life, your coin."
And your BFF burned.
When I return here, will I be able to fight again?
Forever.
I walk through the gate back to life.
So wait, Crixus cannot fight anymore.
We'll talk about that after the session. We'll see.
Oh my
He
lord.
lives.
He doesn't die immediately.
In this case, could
So-
it just mean that I also wash up on shore somewhere?
Yeah, we'll do that for you.
Okay,
That's-
so
that's part of
so
his bargain.
Okay, nice. So it's just me and the Banshee.
Well, you take 10 damage. What's your HP?
I'm on
at?
3 HP right now.
3 HP. The Banshee that was holding you immediately goes away in like a fit of bubbles, and it vanishes. Can you swim?
Yeah. Just get myself back up.
Give me a minute.
Unfortunately burned. There's one more Banshee.
Fantastic.
Oh no.
And where is it?
It's grabbing onto your leg and pulling you under.
Let me think about this. I would like to defy danger with dexterity.
Roll it.
Gotcha. Rolled a 9.
It's 9. Let's see here. Do you have anything in your inventory?
Anything in my inventory? Yeah, I got my last ancient Kindle. And my special orange rock.
Which one's more important to you?
I got my special orange rock, probably. I mean, they're incredibly protective of that.
See, your bundle of ancient kindle. One use satisfies the sacrifice for tending the flame.
Yeah.
And which one's that you just have your strange orange-colored rock.
Yeah.
As you're slipping, trying to wiggle your way free, your rock, still glowing, slips out of your pack and starts sinking.
But I do get out free.
Yes. It's quickly like approaching you though. It's still alive, and it still wants to kill you, but you are not like grabbed by it.
Hmm.
And your rock is sinking.
Right. Alright. Can I use my guiding flare to light up the rock one last time? Maybe make it and can it distract the banshee?
So tending the wait, what is that? Tending the inner flare?
That's one of my rotes. Guiding
Oh
flare.
yeah. Guiding flare.
Can that work? Can I do that? Distract the banshee with.
It gives an uncomfortable heat to others, but doesn't really do anything.
And it glows brighter than any torch.
It does, but I don't think this banshee cares.
Okay.
If you want to view it one last time, I'll let you do it. I'll let you cast your spell, but I don't think it would be distracted by it.
Well then, let's see. Now, obviously none of my, what is it? Fire things will quite work underwater.
Correct.
So, I'm just gonna swim up as fast as I can.
Sure, roll plus dex.
Nice. 8.
This time, either you can let your ancient kindle go wayside, or this banshee grabs a hold of you and doesn't let you get to the surface.
My last ancient kindle floats off.
You break the surface of the water, but you hear this like terrifying like underwater scream. Like the water around you starts vibrating. What do you do?
Endure?
Sure.
Nice.
All right, no problem. The water shakes, but you don't care. What do you want to do? This thing is going to relentlessly attack you.
No land in sight, I imagine. Actually, I'll take a. I'm gonna discern realities.
Sure.
Okay, right. Roll wisdom and do that.
9. Ask one.
Ask one question. All right, what here is useful or valuable to me?
I'll give you the same answer I gave. Oh, actually. Before Crixus, you still see like Crixus's body slowly sinking, but you see the glimmer of Viktor's sword.
Nice. All right, I'm gonna grab it.
You'll need to defy danger to get it.
Acting fast, dexterity.
Yes.
Does the stick
That didn't work.
just burst out of the water and just flies through the air?
The Banshee does 8 damage to you.
And boom. Last breath.
What does death look like?
The same as last time, just the... Actually, you know what? This time, I'm gonna say because of what I did to, because of, like, my actions kind of directly responsible for, Viktor and Crix, and the captain just ruining all those shit with, like, the followers of Chris. I feel pretty fulfilled with my alignment. Death is now, the Death World is still, like, the big rink,
Hockey rink.
But it's now entirely in flames. Everything is on, like, everything's burning down. Like the ice is like melting, like there's steam coming off everywhere. And Death is still the same. He's still half snowman, half completely fire. So, what is it? It's a 2d6 plus 2?
2d6. No.
What is it?
2d6.
Just 2d6, gotcha.
Death does not care for your bonuses.
Oh.
As this snowman puts like the last bit of snow on you to snuff out your inner flame.
All right, as he looks at him, I think of the followers of Chris that I brought great peril to, and I look at him and say, "I did it, Dad."
Oh my!
You
God.
fucking wiped us! No!
Yes.
Eric, never again are we following your character's advice.
So,
We all no, actually, Cody,
Crixus is
Viktor,
alive.
Viktor.
Guys,
Actually-
guys, you don't know, do you? Okay, a few sessions ago, Neo died, but he rolled the 7, and Death told him, you must extinguish the followers of Chris.
Oh my god!
Make them feel the flame.
Oh my!
Oh, wait, hang on a minute. Oh, never mind.
No, wait, wasn't it spread the word of Chris? Isn't this the
No.
No.
so Neo just killed all of you guys?
No, wait. No, but here's the thing. The 2 followers of Chris explicitly survived.
You
Yeah.
didn't know that?
Wait, Victor lives?
Burn doesn't.
No,
He's not part of. Victor is like washed ashore
Okay,
in some foreign land.
basically-
I don't see Victor living.
No,
So we're
here's the
writing
thing,
him
I
off
rolled
for the
an 11.
campaign.
I rolled an 11, and I agree.
He's still
Like,
alive
Victor's
technically by game rules,
Yeah.
but not in the campaign, so explicitly
Yeah, no.
he did live.
Maybe
Well-
he'll show.
In rule-wise, he has said that Victor washed ashore somewhere else in the world.
And then there was a fair few Chris followers were on that boat.
That's true.
Well, I wasn't a Chris follower, but I still died.
Still.
So, were you just the
Hey,
equivalent
look.
of a suicide bomber just then?
Yeah,
Here's
that's
silver
exactly
lining.
it.
Here's the silver line to this. Joaquin's still alive.
Yeah, no,
And that is why
Like,
Burn
like all Joaquin saw is like this strange little man like crash into the tavern, take his men away, and then he never saw them again.
No,
Because here's
can-
the thing, like that is why Burn was so intent on going with THEOPHRASTUS, because he saw an opportunity.
I'm gonna ask a question, just kind of, because I'm guessing this encounter is now over.
Yeah, you guys are done. Shit's over.
Wait, but I didn't die. I watched
Now
the
Zach-
shit.
By the way, Cody, Victor
Huh?
left that note. He
Yes.
also left. He also
can I-
left a note.
Can I
Sorry.
ask a question quickly though? Where did I
Yeah.
wash up? Was it on the shore of Itheka?
Yeah. So the reason you get to quote unquote live and Sweed has to die is because, one, you're not wearing full plate armor in the middle of the ocean.
Oh my god, Victor!
Well, okay, so
I-
I wash up on the shore of Itheka, I kind of wake up, I just consider my options briefly, kind of philosophically wondering what the fuck I am without fighting, and then I just kind of get up and start marching towards K-Wald, clutching
Can
at
I
the stick.
retcon something? You know my opal sword? I know this sounds like this sounds like a long stretch. Is it possible that he either one was able to get it before I died, or it washed ashore with him?
Roll a 2d6. I'll give you a luck
Okay.
roll.
To
But,
see if he gets to have any memento from this.
So wait, did Burn take my sword from the Crixus? What the fuck?
Yes.
No.
Or
I
no,
wanted
he
that-
didn't make it. He didn't make
So
it.
that Victor's sword is just in the ocean now. So
Oh, I wanted it to be like a thing with
No,
Crixus.
Snake Crixus still has Sweed's sword,
Fine.
and and the opal sword washes up, like beside
No.
Snake.
Maybe he can use them to be like, like some fancy chef, like,
Yeah, wait, is that? Oh, can I roll to have my orange-colored rock wash up with Crixus?
No, that one sunk. Sorry.
Okay. Anyway,
Actually,
so
I just realized.
I just want to
Okay,
like when Burn was like being pushed down with the Banshee, like before he cast Boil, he just like basically he was like when he face planted in the water, he was just kind of completely calm and serene, just not thinking or feeling anything. But when he was being pushed down into the water, like he just opens his eyes and he just smiled, and that's when he decided this is it.
Hey, Snake, do you accept the opal sword?
I pick it up, I sheathe it, and I said I start walking towards K-Wald.
Oh, like
So
how,
I was
how-
told that Crixus couldn't fight anymore. What happened?
Yeah.
I think that's
Yeah,
kind
that's
of.
his
I'm not
promise with death.
actually quite happy with that because I think that is just forcing me to retire the character anyway.
No,
Yeah.
no. What it is forcing a class change.
Oh yeah, it was just give up
You are no
gladiatorial
longer-
ways.
Right, you are no longer a gladiatorial fighter, but you can do something else.
What?
You can become
what
a
happened?
full-time ranger.
Could be a
I don't know. That's up
samurai.
to you.
Oh
Oh,
wait,
that'd be
can I
great!
say?
You could be
Wait,
a
can I
ranger!
say that Shit Bucket dragged me to shore?
Yes.
You could, yes,
Shit
you could
bucket
become a
saved
park
you.
ranger. You could just help wildlife now.
Now Shitbucket is your ranger pet.
Actually,
Man-
Here
okay,
he
so
goes.
in addition to Crixus surviving, I just remembered something. You know what, like, okay, so Crixus washes up on shore and everything, and then just, it cuts to the middle of the ocean, where there is a lone figure floating on a stump as Jonathan wakes up, confused.
Oh god, all those deaths. How much experience does Crixus get from
Not much, Crixus.
how many
much
bonds
XP
did
you
Crixus
get?
have? Did he
I-
have a bond with all of us? I mean, he'll get an XP from my death. I know that much.
So here, let's go over end of session for Crixus.
Oh, Crixus.
Okay, so
Oh,
I'm just going to update and then write off every goddamn bond if we can do this.
Yeah,
Yes, that's what we're doing here.
Alright, so first
But,
off,
in
let's
my head-
start. Joaquin is a tricky old bastard I need to get wiser about. I'm gonna say Joaquin makes good calls in life. No, I'm
true.
not gonna actually
And that
update
one you don't have to remove, that you can keep.
I'm not actually gonna update Joaquin. There's kind of.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna change. I've seen Victor's face.
But he thinks it.
Actually, I'm
He
just
starts
gonna.
thinking.
Should I even update
We
it, or
need,
should I just?
we need to remove it
Yeah, just remove it. Can't update these before I
and
die.
get an
think-
XP for that.
Just a question, what did Crixus think of Victor's final moment?
That's why I wanted to update it to in the face of Victor's final stand. I saw true conviction and strength.
But yeah, I know in my head Victor is still alive, but he's just somewhere else. It's just not part of the story
Should
anymore.
I even mark
be an
XP
NPC
for
later.
these going away or not?
What was that, Snake?
Should I even mark XP for these going away or not?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's 3
Well,
XP for dead people.
What's your final
Yeah.
thought on Burned?
I am. I'm just. I don't know.
Hey, Burn
'cause-
killed you.
Yeah, Burn killed me. Burn killed Dawnshadow.
Indirectly killed Viktor.
Indirectly killed
Is
Victor.
is Crixus gonna have some
Indirectly
post-traumatic
killed
stress disorder?
Theophrastus too, actually, because if the
No.
boat wasn't on fire.
Actually,
No,
I-
that was all
Your
the
bond
bitch.
with Joaquin should reflect the fact that you now have PTSD, just like Joaquin does.
actually, no. Speaking of that, Snake, your next class, just make yourself a
So
veteran.
what was Crix's final thoughts on Burn, do you think?
I
Snake?
think it's one of sincere, unrelenting hatred and confusion. Just,
But, like,
but
is that-
I want it to be evened out by Dawnshadow. Like, Dawnshadow died trying to protect others, somewhat. Burned went out killing everyone through deception.
And Theophrastus, no one even saw Theophrastus. Theophrastus just left for all
Theophrastus
you guys
just
know.
disappeared at some point.
For all you know, this was,
was
a
all
planned
part of his plan.
assault. Yeah, like he intentionally led you guys into a trap and then fucked off.
Yeah.
You
I'm
guys-
gonna-
I knew that
I'm
was
gonna say that
been like
Crixus-
weeks ago.
I'm gonna say that Crixus has a mental note in the back of his head to spend the rest of his life hunting for Theophrastus Bombastas, not realizing he's dead.
He actually, like a month ago, set it up to where there'd be a boat really nearby, like because he knew it was gonna happen already.
Is Crixus gonna be a charred racist now? Is he not gonna trust any more chards?
Never.
See, in actuality, Theophrastus was like a level, like
You know-
a much higher level, and this was just he had the move where this
Oh,
was just an decoy the entire time.
You know what I kind of want? I kind of want Victor's helmet to wash up on shore next to the fucking next to Crixus. Yes, this is what you should put your life to now. become
He
a
just walks to
Templar.
the store with a bunch of junk.
All of Victor's armor, and then Crixus knew he was to become a Templar. Carry on the Victor legacy.
If you guys are playing games in the next weekend or the weekend after, I won't be there for that, which is cool for me actually, because I kind of want Zax to be introduced to characters that are already established.
Yeah.
Well, if all of you lived, I was going to skip the next game and then wait until the next one for my character to be introduced, because then it would have, there would have been a proper gap.
Poor
But we're all
Joaquin.
dead.
Yeah.
So, is it just me, Crixus, and Lintz who have
Yes.
characters that are still alive?
Yes.
Amazing.
And shit bucket.
And shit,
Shit
bucket.
fuck. What is Crixus next like?
What's Crixus gonna tell them?
At least this time, everybody didn't die in front of Joaquin.
Is Crixus just gonna
No,
say,
that's what I said.
burned,
This is-
murdered everybody?
Also,
This-
half of you, like Joaquin, didn't even know. So it's like, you know.
What do you think, Snake?
I want to do a scene with Joaquin in this case where Joaquin finally wakes up, comes downstairs, and he just sees me sitting at a table. Usually I'm sitting kind of spread out, a little bit flamboyant. Now I'm just kind of rigid, and my eyes are just dead. Just staring
that's what
into
I
a
said.
pint glass.
Yeah.
all of
Joaquin just sits next to him, pats him on the shoulder, and he's just like, "I understand."
I
So
think
we're
this.
not done here yet.
Yeah.
Crixus, did you learn anything new and important about the world?
Yes, several things.
Yes.
He learned not to
Mark and
trust
XP.
anyone.
I have now.
Nice.
I have become cynical. That is the thing I've discovered. Cynicism.
Did you overcome a notable monster or enemy?
The ocean.
Yes. Mark XP. And,
He overcame Burned, and Theophrastus
Did you
the
loot
true
a
enemies.
memorable treasure?
I got the stick. I got Viktor's sword. I got the opal sword.
Mark XP.
You got Victor's sword as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
So you have mementos.
And yeah.
I'm gonna do something here.
I think I figured out what Theophrastus's afterlife is. He's wandering through the MC Escher rooms with the far more attractive, intelligent, tall version of himself, and they're playing an endless game of Infinity Chest, and Theophrastus is not losing eternally.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, when Victor came to shore, he suddenly started to see the ghost of Mandok and start talking to him, just traveling with him.
Mandok just kind of says, "Your new travel companions, they fucking sucked."
I know, that Crixus guy, Jesus Christ.
No, I see hope in that kid's future.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I do too.
Do you
I
think
gave him my
Mandok
sword.
would say that?
No, that's really out of character.
Well, maybe if Crixus is profitable somehow.
So yeah, Death
Mandok-
basically said to Crixus make a life change, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
give up gladiatorial ways. So there's several classes I can go into
Look-
from there.
I mean,
Come on,
considering
Ranger.
what's happened, you should go veteran, almost.
I don't want to
kind
go
of.
veteran because I don't want to follow along with that,
Yeah, that's
that
true.
much. I'm
Or-
not going to
or-
go
or
Templar.
really-
That would be hilarious, though.
Yeah, no, that's why I kind of want Victor's helmet to just wash ashore.
I
And so
become
you
the
can
new
go-
Victor. I just rename Crixus Victor.
I don't even know that Victor's dead. He's just like, he acts like Victor.
Victor is actually a title.
Well, what if Victor
There must
was
always. Oh my god, I'm reminded.
I just
I'm
become
reminded-
Crictor.
There must always be a Victor.
Yes, I'm reminded of fucking World of Warcraft.
Well, the
reference.
Lich King. There must always be a Lich King. In this case,
must-
he puts the helmet onto Crixus and he says, "Tell everybody that Victor died.
Crixus is
That
dead.
Crixus died, and that Victor died with him."
Hey,
then
considering
he-
that I now hate burned people, I should go Slayer because they got Monster Hunter.
Because Joaquin's burned as well.
There we go. I did a thing, but I'm awful at it.
Both.
I've already got the idea for my next.
The end in fire and water. Oh my god, Snake. That's
How much
got to
XP
be the
did you
title
get?
of the last
1
video.
second.
Sorry. Sorry for talking over. It's just he fucking killed us all.
How much XP did you get, Snake?
In the end of it, that's 3 dead comrades that I had bonds with, so that's 3 XP, and then basically 6 XP, and maybe 1 more if I get that, just, 1 XP for playing thing.
Hey,
Question.
you get that 1 XP for playing.
Nice.
Thanks
Question.
for playing.
Question: is Crixus now afraid of water?
I actually do have a couple of questions, like, do I just start
So-
from level 1 on the
No.
same class?
I'll let you take whatever level you currently at into a new class.
Snake.
Okay, so that's level
He
4.
changes. So
Does
does he
he-
just lose his abilities and gain the same amount of abilities from that class?
Yes.
Snake.
Nice.
Cool.
When you upload this, the last part needs to be called the end in fire and water.
Oh my
Guys,
God. The thing, I
I
just
think-
realized as well, I usually split these up, like, I record an hour and then stop and start the recording again. I've been so gripped that I forgot to do that, and this recording is now 1 hour 45.
Can't you split it up? Anyway,
I can
and
split
edit
it up. Whether I'll be
I
bothered
think
yeah.
we
to
learned
is...
something beautiful, guys. Okay, so technically, Jonathan survived unconscious in a bad mermaid costume. Like, and it's, I think I realized Jonathan was the true mastermind, and Theophrastus was not my next character, but I think character after. I'm gonna roll mastermind again. But Jonathan was the mastermind the whole time.
You guys all died, and Baldric the Lesser is still alive.
I didn't die.
I died.
Mechanically, Viktor lived. Narratively...
Narratively, he still lived. He's just somewhere else in the world.
What if he
Maybe
has
it was-
amnesia now?
No,
Yeah,
I got it. No,
we
no.
can
Viktor
bring
wears
Viktor
his
back.
helmet so tight, it
Yeah.
was an air bubble. It was impregnable. So he
No, I can see in the future bringing Viktor back.
Like I said,
Not for
he'll
long.
be an NPC in the future.
turns out the merfolk took him in.
They changed somehow. He no longer wears his helmet, so no one recognizes him, and so fucking Sweed just plays him as a different character.
So is Crixus really burned racist now?
I'm gonna say he is. He now has 0 trust for burned people.
Charred.
I've been
Charred
thinking
people.
of
Charred people.
that Dead Island theme from the trailer, and just thinking of that depressing music as like half of the team is now dead. They're gone, and only Crixus will remember.
I think I said right, so of all the alignments, I mean, burned did have an evil alignment.
That is true.
Alright, I'm gonna go back to medieval life sim.
I'm gonna head
I'm
off
just gonna,
as well.
I'm gonna vote that Jonathan
that was a
actually
good
becomes
session,
the
but
final boss
fuck.
of the campaign.
Nice. That was
Well,
great.